Yo, what's good? Gabe from Genesis Productions, and in today's video, we're going to talk about the Feelworld F6 Plus V2 and see if it's the best budget monitor for 2026. At this time of the recording, the monitor is around 205 Canadian dollars. And by the way, I'm not sponsored. I've been using this monitor for almost a year right now, and I'm just looking to give free game for anyone who's looking for monitors. Now, let's move on to the features. For the size, it's a 6-inch monitor, and in my opinion, it's perfect in that regard. It's slightly bigger than the 5-inch monitors and slightly smaller than the 7-inch ones. The screen size is still big enough for you to focus on your shot composition, and it's also still portable for gear organization. For the output, it maxes out at 4K 30 frames per second, even though the screen resolution is 1920 by 1080. It has multiple charging options with a USB-C port, DC in 12 voltage and DC out 8 voltage. It also has a dual battery plate where you can use both Sony F series and Canon LP batteries for long shoots. For the auxiliary tools, you can use features such as the vector scope, the histogram, and the YUV parade. Plus, I forgot to mention that this monitor has touchscreen control, which means you can adjust volume, brightness, and other settings very easily. The next feature is probably the best one, and it's the fact that you can load your own LUTs via SD card. This allows you to see how your final edit will look and makes post-production way easier at the end. Now, let's move on to the performance. I love many different features about this monitor, and the first thing is how intuitive it is, and it doesn't really take that much to get used to it. For example, to adjust the brightness, you just slide your finger up or down on the left side. If you want to adjust the volume, then you can do the same thing on the right side. If you want to pull up the lower third settings, just repeat the same motion on the bottom of the screen. The auxiliary tools are super clutch when it comes to your workflow, and plus they're incredibly easy to set up. You can pull up the tools by double tapping the middle of the screen. And to go even further, I love using the ratio markers because I shoot a lot of short form content and it makes cropping way easier in post. You can pick options such as 4:3, 9:16, and 1.85 by 1. I really like the custom 3D support. It's very easy to use and very easy to set up. Here you see me going through the built-in LUTs and the custom ones I added. It has S-Log 2, S-Log 3, V-Log, etc, etc. Now, here's a couple things I didn't like. First of all, the HDMI to micro USB cable wasn't really compatible with my camera. So I had to go buy a HDMI to HDMI cable. That's totally fine, but I think that's an option Feelworld should have added when making this monitor. Second, I think the headphone jack could have been placed in a much better spot because it's way too close to the mounting holes, and whenever I put my monitor mount, it pretty much blocks the headphone jack, and that's unfortunate. A quick way to solve this is to either use the headphone jack in your camera or use a tilt arm that came with the monitor. Finally, the brightness could have been a lot better. It only maxes out at 500 nits, which is pretty dim compared to more expensive monitors. For me personally, I never face any glaring issues when shooting outdoors. And if you are, then you can just use the sun hood that came with the monitor. I'll be honest, most of these small cons are just little things you can adjust to. It's not the end of the world. So, is this the best budget monitor for 2026? In my opinion, it's not, but it's definitely one of the best out there. For the price you're paying, you're getting incredible value. It has easy touchscreen control, it's very portable, it has multiple charging options, you can load your own LUTs, the auxiliary tools are elite, and it has a dual battery plate. All those features are amazing. Yeah, it doesn't have SDI ports or any external recording, but you're not really gonna get that out of a $200 monitor, so you get what you pay for. Overall, it's a great monitor for beginners and for those who are on a budget in 2026. And before I go, if you guys have this monitor, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you guys got any value from this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.